On Australia's National Day, thousands of protesters took to the streets in Invasion Day rallies, demonstrating their solidarity with the indigenous community. Their collective voice called for reconsidering celebrations and urged a change in the date. Protests echoed across major cities such as Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Hobart, and more. James Cummings, a participant, emphasized a recurring theme among the marchers: the search for a more suitable day to commemorate the nation. Annually, since 1994, January 26th has been celebrated as Australia Day. It's a cherished official holiday for most Australians, offering an opportunity to hit the beach, enjoy a summer test match, and revel in festivities. However, the chosen date aligns with the arrival of European settlers at Sydney Harbour in 1788, a historical event that for some symbolizes the commencement of a violent colonial campaign that nearly wiped out the Aboriginals from their ancestral lands. Indigenous Australians, consulting 3.8% of the nation's 26 million people, have inhabited the land for a staggering 65,000 years. Despite their enduring presence, they face significant challenges, including issues related to health and education, rendering them among the most disadvantaged in the country. Consequently, many within the indigenous community reject the celebration of this holiday. Attending one of the rallies, Aboriginal elder Adrian Buragubba expressed, "Australia Day doesn't mean anything to us. For him, and many like him, it's a day that signifies Aboriginal sovereignty, a poignant reminder to the complex history embedded in the country's fabric." Remarkably, on the eve of Australia Day, statues paying homage to British colonial figures, Captain James Cook and Queen Victoria, were targeted in Melbourne. Captain Cook's statue was reportedly toppled near Jacka Boulevard, severed in the shins, and adorned with the provocative message, "The colony will fall." Simultaneously, the statue of former monarch Queen Victoria bore the marks of red paint. In response to the incident, Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen vehemently denounced the act, asserting that such vandalism has no place in Australia's society. She declared, "We will be working with the council to repair and reinstate the statue in St Kilda that has been vandalized overnight." Opposition leader John Pesutto echoed Allen's sentiments, labeling the incident as unacceptable. "There's no place for acts of vandalism or any other violent acts against people or property in our community. We support the right of people to protest and demonstrate, but it must always be done peacefully and respectfully," emphasized Pesutto, highlighting the importance of peaceful expression amid the ongoing dialogue surrounding historical symbols.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.